Hey, what's up? We've got the Friday football fever. Our first and goal coverage is back for another season of great Valley High School football. So let's get right to it. Our first and goal game of the week, the Starr County Super Bowl, Rio Grande City facing Roma. Now, Rio Grande City's coach Leo Mireles went to Roma High School. He played for the Gladiators. On the other sideline, Roma coach Frank Villanueva is a Rio Grande City alum, and he played for the Rattlers. So now each coach on the opposite sideline of where they once stood as a player. And we go to Joe R. Sanchez Stadium. In the last 10 meetings, each team has won 5. Early action here. Rio quarterback Mario Garza heaves it to the end zone. And Aaron Marroquin trying to make the catch, but no dice. So after that, 4th down. And the Rattlers bring on the field goal unit. They line it up on the way. And just inside the uprights, it's good. Rio Grande City leads 3-0. Rattlers get the ball back. Garza says, let's try this again. Long ball up in the air. Alan Garcia making the catch. And we move on to the second quarter. Rio on the move after that touchdown. Garza escaping the pocket. Look at this guy. It's got to be the shoes, right? Buys enough time, finds Garcia. Nifty move there. And the Rattlers moving the chains. One of the many highlights for Rio tonight. Now, here in the second quarter, the Gladiators with the rock. And here come the Rattlers. They recover the fumble. That would lead to another Rio Grande City strike. Garza zips it to Marroquin. The game now in the fourth quarter. Rio all over Roma, 45-14 in our first and goal game of the week. Another rivalry game, Donna taking on Donna North. Chiefs have yet to beat the Redskins, and the Redskins coming out running. Adan Reyes shakes off the tacklers, picks up some good yards there. And then the Redskins' new quarterback, Avery Bowen, showing off his ability, gets the snap, says, you know what, I'll take this myself, guys. Down the sideline, into the end zone. Redskins touchdown. There's their super fan waving that Redskin flag. Now we get the Redskins back on offense. North moves in for the sack. But the Chiefs having a hard time slowing down the Redskins offense. There's Bowen again. Breaks it to the outside. That was his second scoring touchdown. Redskins leading the Chiefs tonight at the reservation. The Battle of Conway back on top in Mission. Lots of rivalry games tonight, and not a great start for Mission veterans. The ball gets away from the punter. That's a safety, and Mission on top 2-zip. Now, Mission's Andrew Maldonado runs it in for a touchdown. That was a tough run there. The Mission Eagles fans liking that. Following the safety and a touchdown, Mission on top 9-0. Now the Eagles QB Jeremy Doran creating on the fly, finds Maldonado. And look at this. It's a foot race to the end zone. Maldonado wins it. Fourth quarter action. It is Mission on top now, 37-0. Eagles on their way to beat the Patriots again in the Battle of Conway. Mission also beat them last year, same location. All right, we move on now to another game. This one in the 6A ranks between Harlingen and Sherryland Pioneer. And we have got my man, Channel 5's Ruben Juarez, live in Sherryland at Richard Thompson Stadium for the update on the Cardinals and the D-backs. Take it away, Ruben.
Oh, let me take a breath here. Let me get you caught up to date. Diamondbacks just scored to make it 42-41 with less than 20 seconds to go. And they're going to go for 2, but they just called timeout. So it's been a great game. Last year was a different case. Harlingen won by a blowout. Although last year the Cardinals didn't make the playoffs, Pioneer did. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the best plays from tonight's contest. In the first quarter, Pioneer driving. Diamondback QB Eddie Lee Marburger rolling now, and he finds his teammate in the back of the end zone, Alan Davila, for the score. Diamondbacks take a 7-0 lead. Let's go ahead now to the second quarter. A Harlingen quarterback, Jaime Galvan, with a pass to Justin Galvan. Justin slips a few tackles and gets to the end zone. 7-7 ball game. Later on, Pioneer on the attack, but the Cardinals deflect the pass, and Jaden Contreras says, I'll take that. Interception for Harlingen. Moments later, Big Red cashes in. Galvan hits Dani Serna. Harlingen up 21-14 at the half. Right now, Harlingen up 42-41 with less than 20 seconds to go. Diamondbacks just scored a short while ago, and they're coming out for the extra point, and it looks like they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. So moments from now, we'll find out who wins this game. Diamondbacks looking to go for the win. Joel, let's send it back to you.
Well, a new coach for the Weslaco Panthers, Roy Stroman, very familiar with this team. The Panthers' longtime assistant was promoted during the offseason, and a home game to start off the season. Panthers fans over at Bobby Lackey Stadium. There's Coach Roy Stroman trying to pump up the Panthers. Second quarter, a 7-7 game, and here's Weslaco. Jacob Cavazos finds his men on the wheel route, and the Panthers on top there. Later, we got Rowe going. They're running back, trying to pick up a few yards, but the Panthers defense steps up and crashes a line of scrimmage. And if you can't go to the ground, you go to the air. Jonas Ortiz lobs up a pretty pass. That's his man, David Savage, on the reception for the touchdown, which would tie it up at 14-all. The game now in the fourth quarter. It is Weslaco on top, 36-32. The Panthers trying to hold on to give Roy Stroman his first win as a head coach. All right, we move on now to Brownsville Veterans and Rivera. They were playing at Brownsville Veterans High School, not as big as Sam Stadium, but still the fans showing out. That is Mauricio Garza who gets the handoff. Ramiro Vega who runs it in. 2-point conversion good at 8-0 Rivera. Chargers now on the move, and this is Mauricio Garza who gets in just enough room there. Rivera on top, 8-6. Still in the second quarter. Raiders on the roll again. Vega to the right side has enough power to bull his way in. Chargers were looking for another score before the half, but the Raiders with an INT, and Brownsville Veterans has just taken the lead in the fourth quarter. It's the Chargers leading the Raiders 20-15 right now, late in that game. All right, the sign says 11 players, 1 heartbeat. The Mercedes Tigers at home against Edinburgh North tonight. Second quarter, Mercedes Michael Cisneros drops back, then says, I'm out of here. Watch him go. Cisneros finds the end zone. Extra point, no good. Mercedes on top, 13-zip. The Cougars answer back with a counter here. Rabo Gonzalez hooking up with Sergio Quintanilla. That will make it a 13-7 ball game after that. Here come the Cougs again. Gonzalez, Quintanilla on another connection. At the half, it was Edinburgh North up 14-13. They're now in the fourth quarter with Mercedes leading 28-21. And now we go up Highway 77 for a matchup between the Bearcats and the Lions. La Feria going on the road to play Raymondville. We have been there all night long. Channel 5's Erica Ross checking in from the home of the Bearcats. Erica, what's the update out there?
Hey, Joel, first week of high school football officially in the books. Now, one team is going to go home tonight 1-0, while the other is going 0-1. Now, La Feria came and visited Raymondville, the home of the Bearcats, to see who was going to take home the trophy for tonight. Now, they say anything in sports can happen. La Feria was the one that was supposed to win, but we'll see what happened tonight on the gridiron. Now, Raymondville came out strong tonight in the first quarter. Jared Cavazos with a rocket to Zeraven Armendez, taking it up the sideline for the first TD of the night, 7-0 Bearcats. Second quarter, we're going to go into now a handoff to Chris Diaz. He's dodging defenders left and right, getting into the end zone, 10-7 Raymondville. Now, 3 seconds left in the second half. The Lions on the prowl, on the 1-yard line. They will fight their way in for the score right here. After 4 quarters, La Feria takes week 1, 41-13 the final. Now, the Bearcats will head to Gator Country next week to face off with Gruya, while the Lions will meet with Santa Rosa. From Raymondville, I'm Erica Ross. Joel, I will send it back to you.
All right, thank you, the San Benito Greyhounds coming off back-to-back third-round playoff trips, and just like last year, the Hounds have another grueling non-district schedule. They'll face CALALLEN, Victoria West, PSJA, Loretto United, and Midland Lee. Tonight, the opener at home against the Wildcats, and here come the San Benito Greyhounds, a rematch from last year. And CALALLEN and San Benito not doing much early on here. CALALLEN on the handoff, and the Greyhounds move in to make the big stop. Then San Benito tries the ground game, but here come the Wildcats. They move in and make the tackle. So both teams playing some stingy defense early. The CALALLEN Wildcats with a pass there, but San Benito making another stop. San Benito would come back late and make this a ball game, but CALALLEN holds on to win 28-20. Let's take